If we look at our evolution, where we emerged from the point of contact, it is the ground, earth, which is Vishnu's loka. Our ancestors traced their path from the ground. The first point of contact is our feet, which always touch the ground. The first avatar of Vishnu is Matsya, the fish. The body of the fish represents our flat foot, and the eyes are the two bony points on our ankle. Just as a fish is soft and sensitive, the bottom of our foot is similarly very sensitive. The way a fish maneuvers in water, our feet help us navigate on both land and water. For us, the bony points of the ankle act like hinges, providing stability. The next avatar is Kurma avatar, where Vishnu takes the form of a tortoise that supports the weight of a mountain during the churning of the ocean, Samudramanthan. In the human body, the hard shell of the tortoise becomes the soft calf muscle, while the soft, long body of the tortoise transforms into the hard, long shin bone that bears the body's weight. The face of the tortoise, which is oriented upwards as it moves from sea to land, represents the knee, symbolizing the entry of life onto land. The next avatar is Varaha avatar, where Vishnu takes the form of a wild boar to save Earth from demons. A wild boar is very strong due to its diet, nature of living, and its appetite. Consider it as the hunger after the swim from the ocean, symbolizing the growth of the mammal from a reptile, as in the Kurma avatar. The face of the boar, resembling the thigh muscle, where the face points towards the knee and the neck towards the hip, embodies the boar. The thigh muscle, which generates extraordinary power in our body, represents the strength of the Lord. Varaha Swami is also depicted as carrying Bhumi, the earth, on his tusks to save her from sinking into the ocean, much like how our hip joints, drawing power from the thigh muscle, hold our body where our life resides forever. The sensitivity in our thighs is Lord Varaha's eyes, guarding and watching over the life in us, which was nourished by earth, who is Lakshmi. After receiving the incredible strength bestowed by Lord Varaha, we often fall prey to ego, anger, and ultimately rage. A significant example of such rage is Hiranyakashipu, who tortures everyone to force them into accepting that he is the only true God worthy of worship. However, his child, Prahlad, rejects this claim and constantly chants the name of Narayan. When Hiranyakashipu's abuse reaches such an extent that he is willing to kill his own child to soothe and justify his ego, Vishnu manifests as the Narasimha avatar to protect his devotee. For humans to effectively process complex emotions, we require a sophisticated central nervous system, CNS, which sustains our cognition. The wild boar lacks a high quantity of saturated fat in its diet, which is crucial for CNS development because of the process of myelination, where nerves are coated in saturated fat to effectively relay nerve impulses. In contrast, the lion's diet, which includes fat and meat, helped humans develop the CNS. However, excessive meat consumption can foster traits like ego, anger, and rage, traits that Hiranyakashipu succumbed to when he attempted to kill his own child, the devotee Prahlad. Thus, the Narasimha avatar represents profound symbolism. Nara means nerves, and Simha refers to the rage of a lion within the nerves. The lion's mane symbolizes the nerves of the CNS, extending from the brain to the spinal cord, which is the root of the CNS. The avatar is half man and half lion because cats have some of the most sensitive spines. When Hiranyakashipu, infuriated by Prahlad's unwavering devotion to Narayanan, demands to know where Vishnu resides, Prahlad responds that Vishnu is omnipresent. Hiranyakashipu points to a pillar and asks if Vishnu is there. Prahlad affirms this, and in a fit of rage, Hiranyakashipu begins hammering the pillar. At that moment, Lord Narasimha, enraged, emerges from the pillar to protect his devotee. The act of hammering the pillar reflects how megalomaniacs cannot tolerate it when children show some spine and stand up against their abuse, so they beat and punish them to break their backs and teach them a lesson. This incident serves as a powerful prophecy for those who break the backs of children for profit, ego, or pleasure. Their fate will end like that of the demon king. Hiranyakashipu had a boon. He could not be killed by a human or an animal, during the day or at night, neither indoors nor outdoors, not by any weapon, nor by fire or water on earth or in the sky. The spinal cord, which is the root of the central nervous system, CNS, governs instincts. It is present in both humans and animals. Unlike the brain, which can perceive light, It is not as complex, nor is it shrouded in darkness, like the soles of our feet. The spine is neither entirely inside the body like most organs, nor outside it, yet it supports all the organs. It is no weapon, yet a trained warrior fights using the instinct and memory stored in the spine. The spine exists close to both fire and water, but is not in direct contact with either. It is neither placed firmly on a surface, nor freely floating in the air. Parents have an unexplained, deep-rooted bond in the gut towards their children, due to us having reproductive organs there and more. How is one so full of rot that the parent kills their child for personal glory and to boost ego? So Lord Narasimha puts the demon on his lap, and from the instinct of the spinal cord, uses his claws to end the reign of Hiranyakashipu by tearing his rotten guts open. After this, we humans developed this form to walk with only 2 legs. We separated from our animalistic form due to Lord Narasimha, who removed the animalistic rage in us and made us human.